Hey guys, Omni here. We are about to dive into the fourth entry in the Star Wars Visions collection. This one brought to us by Kinema Citrus Studios. Now, I have not seen anything that they have actually produced previously. The only thing that I actually recognize, though, there are a couple things that I actually am aware of. They've worked on an Etika 7 movie as well as the video game Hack Quantum. So yeah, I'm pretty much a fresh slate in this one. I don't really have any expectations so much for this one as we dive into it. I really like the first three so far. I think the third one might be my favorite so far. I mean, I really like the first one. It's very focused, very contained. It's a very well presented short film. The third one I just thought was bonkers and badass, and I loved it. So I'm really, and the second one was cute. It was fun. It was charming. It was light. I really enjoyed it. Well, aside from the execution aspect of it, I guess that wasn't light, but you know what I mean. It had a little bit of more of a brighter tone to it overall. Also with the aesthetic. So going into this one, we've got a little bit of taste of things like all over the place. So I'm excited to see what goes into this one, how this one stands out, what makes it different. Again, I haven't seen anything the studio has done before, so it's going to be pretty much a fresh surprise. Just giving a quick peek at the voice cast of this episode. We got some interesting names in here. We got Karen Fukuhara, we got Nicole Sakura, we got Christopher Sean, Cary-Hiroyuki Tagawa, who you guys might know if you're a fan of the 90s Mortal Kombat film. He was Shang Tsung in that. Or if you're a fan of some straight-to-TV Disney films and like Johnny Tsunami, he was the grandfather in that, the happy-go-lucky grandpa. Yee-hee! Man, dude, once I realized that was Shang Tsung, I never looked at that movie or that character the same again. But we also have Andrew Kishino and Stephanie Sheh in here as well. So guys, remember, if you want to see the full-length unedited reaction to this, because I can't show the whole thing on YouTube, you can check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gives you access to that as well as all the other previous videos of this and all the ones to come of the series and more. Every show that we covered this year, I've got full reaction watch-alongs of those on there. I've even included some movies, having recently just put up my first watch of Venom ever in preparation for the sequel coming out next month. So yeah, just help support the channel, and if that's not a way you can do that, make sure to support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. If that all down out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into The Village Bride. Here we go.
You came.
I must be cautious wherever I go.
Don't worry. The Empire's eyes won't reach you here.
It doesn't suit you, that mask.
Are you comfortable back there?
I'd rather walk.
I really love the vibrant colors of this one.
We can't have a bride with dirty feet. Where we're going is far too sacred for that.
I wish my parents could be here to see this.
I have no doubt they'll both be watching. They're one with the planet now.
Yes, along with your parents.
Ooh, this music. I really like the background aesthetic where there's no actual hard lines that stop any of the drawings. It's just got like a really nice, clean feel to it.
We are the sky. We are the forest. We are the river.
We are the sky. We are the forest. We are the river.
We are one. Majina, may you rise.
What the? What? They are one. They are connected. It's like very Force-like talk. I wonder if that was triggered by the Force at all. Or what? I have no idea.
Okay. Just like this. We're making a path for the fish.
Those were the planet's memories.
Whoa! What the hell? Was that part of this scenario?
An old friend of ours had roots on this planet.
My master.
The sun's rising. It has been since a long time before we were born. And it will keep on setting, too, long after we're gone.
Wait a minute.
I guess so.
That's a long cycle. Damn. So it's like been like this their whole life, the sun being in that position, or is that just hyperbole? Or I
This world's been terribly exploited.
admit
Separatists
something go over my
stripped
head.
all of their resources, yes.
And all just for war.
That's all that war is. Nothing but loss.
Hmm. So this planet was ravaged long before the Empire. Order 66.
After this.
It's tomorrow, isn't it? They'll take her away.
When the Separatists left, you would have thought that would be the end of it. The Separatists left their battle droids behind, but the Raiders found them and reprogrammed them all. They formed an army of their own.
Well, that's great.
Couldn't have stopped them if we tried. They took all the resources we had left. They wanted the village chief as collateral.
But his granddaughter volunteered to take his place. And they're coming to take her in the morning.
This isn't right!
Saku!
Are you really okay with this, sister? Some of us are ready to fight! We've already discussed this. What kind of wedding is full of mourning? Saku.
But the groom sides with them.
She reminds me of you.
I know what you're trying to do.
It's not as if I care about that little coat of yours. Why should I pretend to?
Is he trying to motivate her to intervene? To show herself?
Can you feel the Majina as well?
Majina, if you can also feel it, I'm sure you understand. I have a bad feeling about this.
If I go, I'll be able to protect them all. And I won't be alone.
Hmm. Cutting off her braid. Hey!
Are you the village chief's replacement?
Yes, I'm coming with you in his stead.
You'll forgive me if I appear to be overly cautious.
Sister! We found this!
It would appear my caution was well warranted.
Please, no! No one will try to resist you anymore!
No exceptions, I'm afraid. What's this? Who are you?
Can't change the river's flow by casting a stone. But live in harmony with nature and you'll change together. The people of this world know that well. You know that the breath of life becomes wind and will always respond. Majina, may you rise, and may the Force be with you.
What are you doing? Shoot them! Kill them all!
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger.
Where'd that come from?
Where are they? There. He's out of ammo. Charge! Something's coming.
What are you? Some kind of a monster?
I am a Jedi.
Ooh. Ooh. Dude, I need some of those shoes, man. God damn. Whew. Damn. That was really cool. The action was very precise, like the escalation, the progress, like seeing how the power vacuums kind of play into these outer, like these smaller villages, these smaller settlements throughout the galaxy, and how they can be ravaged by the separatists, for that to transition into the Empire, and just seeing. I just always love seeing like the outsider's perspective, especially survivors at Order 66, wanting to help, wanting to live up to their code, wanting to like protect the weak, and like having to fight that off to survive, and seeing them pushed to a point where they don't care about that anymore and intervene. And I liked seeing that aspect in here. And just seeing like this other culture within the galaxy, and this is all over the place in Star Wars. So it's not isolated to here. Seeing a different cultures, like rituals, and other people who view the Force or call the Force something else, and how it all kind of connects, and their own kind of mantra connects into the themes of the Force itself as well. But like, what's that crater? Was that like from their resources being mined out? Like maybe like the effects of that stone when they activated or whatever, because the planet's so like used up from the mining or the resources that were taken by whoever was in charge at the time, just caused it to collapse. Kind of like when you have like a mine collapse inside of a mountain system. Seeing like that friend of hers called her in and was like, yeah, so I just want to show you this is where your master grew up and all that kind of stuff. They're kind of not doing all that great. I know you want to stay in hiding, blah 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 blah, and there's some bad stuff happening over here. Mind helping out? And I don't know, I just really like the art style. I really like the pace. I really liked the ideals behind it as well. And I don't know, it was just really moving. I don't know. I think it was the combination of the music and everybody just kind of wanting to live their lives, and this local band of thieves come in and try to bully these small like communities to exert some kind of power, with the big boys being out of the game. And I don't know, just getting their comeuppance, and then just that badass like samurai moment was great. I don't know. I love this a lot. I like this one a lot. Holy crap. I like this quite a bit. I would like to see a little bit more of her masters. She seems to have a little bit of a PTSD as well. She had that moment with a flicker of like a red blade, which makes me wonder if she's encountered, or maybe she lost her master to an Inquisitor, or maybe she's had encounters with Inquisitors, or maybe that's her way of debating about whether or not she should intervene, because any mention or inkling or whispers of a Jedi at this point, depending on when this is, because it feels like it's in the transition of the Empire, the reign of the Empire, and this used to be like a separatist held planet, but like any of that would catch wind of an Inquisitor. An Inquisitor would be sent here to hunt down any Jedi that might be alive under the orders of Vader, if that was the case. And I liked seeing the way the saber was a little bit different too. Like it had a katana like edge to it, even a Suba and all that involved, like the guard. I like that, and we've seen that in Star Wars before, where we have lightsabers or lightsaber like weaponry that form into specific shapes. The dark saber, namely, is one big one that conforms to that kind of schema. So like I liked it a lot, man. it actually, I don't know, something about the combination of everything going on in this one actually, like, as they were rising to conflict with the bandits at the end, and the sister got caught, and then the Jedi intervened. Did we ever actually get her name? I don't remember. But it got me emotional, man. It really did. Like the slow pace of this, the building up, the serenity being ruined by these people, and then just the everybody kind of uniting over that. And then of course it got some chuckles out of me because we had some classic fun with the battle droids. And I like how they played on that. Like these battle droids were left over from the war, and these people reactivated them. They even had like this, I forget the designation for the Millennium Falcon, but one of those, it seemed like they had modified it with the same thing as like the droid control ships. And when that bomb hit that thing, it took out the droids. There's a lot of stuff coming together in this one too. And it got me emotional, man. I was getting misty with some of this stuff, dude. I don't know. I liked it a lot. But guys, what did you think of this one? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Make sure, if you want, you can join our Discord or follow me on my socials, and we can carry on that conversation there. Links to all those are in the description of this video. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode, this short film, that'll be on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, get you access to that as well. And before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends, Mandy Sharrett, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Kuriskov, and Margaret Grace. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But I will see you guys in the next episode of Star Wars Visions. May the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.